This superb pass is rich in South African folklore, and we're fortunate enough to bring you the wonderful story of John Versfeld, a resourceful farmer from Boer-Piketberg who built the original pass in just 3 months with only 16 farm laborers. There are 2 Versfeld passes in close proximity to each other. The original one lies slightly to the northeast of the current one, and its path can still be seen, but it is no longer publicly accessible. This video focuses on the existing pass, which was built in 1943 and named in honor of John Versfeld. The gradients of the new pass are up to good engineering standards, and the road descends the mountain through a series of dizzying switchbacks. The pass lends credence to the South African maxim, "A farmer makes a plan." We filmed it from the summit in the descending mode for the beautiful views on offer. The summit point of 689 meters above sea level offers varying views of the fertile farms on top of the mountain known as Boer-Piketberg, with a glimpse of the huge expanse of plains to the east. Locals seldom refer to the area as Boer-Piketberg and simply call it the mountain. The original pass near Zebra's Kop was built by Mr. J.P.E. Versfeld in 1889. The 3 ingenious loops which he conceived was the only way he could negotiate tight turns with a full span of oxen. By the year 1926, the first lorry negotiated the pass, heralding the introduction of motorized transport on Boer-Piketberg. This event was also the signal for Christopher Armstrong of the Helderview farm to advocate the construction of a new pass by the local divisional council. The old pass was finally superseded by the existing Versfeld pass in 1943. The new pass followed a route closer to the Extians farm called Dierzehoek. The new pass follows a bridle and cattle path that was in existence long before white farmers settled the mountain, and it was the preferred route of John Versfeld during his initial planning stages in 1889. Because dynamite was not readily procurable, the Dierzehoek route was discarded by Versfeld. The existence of shale and absence of rock on the Voorvlei route made it more desirable from a construction point of view, although the distance to Piketberg would be more than double that of the shorter Dierzehoek route. The summit area is rugged with some interesting rock formations. The descent is at a comfortable gradient of 1 in 15, which changes after 1.5 kilometers at the first hairpin bend to 1 in 10. This hairpin curls through a full 180 degrees and has a tight arc as well. Trucks and bigger vehicles need the entire space to make their turns, so be aware of encountering this scenario. The road switches direction into the northeast for 500 meters as it descends persistently to the next bend, which is a horseshoe bend with 2 very sharp turns in excess of 90 degrees each. The next leg of the descent into the southeast is very short, and the sharpest hairpin is encountered here with a 20 km/h speed limit. Another 250 meters and the road curls back onto itself in a pure horseshoe bend and descends back into the southeast, which direction it approximates all the way to the end. It's possible to drive a complete loop around the mountain by ascending or descending via the Januarisfontein Pass and the Goedverwacht mission station on the southern side of the mountain. This route is partially on gravel and might not be suitable for vehicles lacking ground clearance. Today, Boer-Piketberg is an important deciduous fruit-producing district of the Cape, as well as growing buchu, a project started by one of John Versfeld's sons. This mountain top, where orchards now stretch wherever there's flat and fertile soil, was weaned from its rugged natural state by the green and loving fingers of John Paulus Extian Versfeld. His contribution to the development of the area is immeasurable, and the naming of this pass in his honor is a firm token of the appreciation shown by the townsfolk of Piketberg.